Don't draw a land again. Okay. Pass the turn. Missed 3 lands in a row. Okay. Mana drain that. Yeah, don't just slam your Teferis, guys. Don't ever, yeah, concede. Don't ever just slam your Teferi in the control mirror. It's never worth it, trust me. Hello everyone, it's your favorite beggar for Force of Negation on Arena. I'm the control guy, and I'm back with another video for you guys. It's been a while since my last video. I'm sorry for making you guys wait. It's been like a week. But yeah, I've just been a little busy. Also this video, if you can see, my eyes are like retreating back into my skull. And I'm gonna be sniffling a lot and cleaning my nose a lot. I'm really sorry about that. It's getting warmer outside and the pollen is back and I have a really bad pollen allergy, so yeah, the allergy is doing me in. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for all your all your subs, all your interactions, all your comments. They're really helpful. They're really insightful. Really appreciate you guys. Let's get into this timeless control video and wreck some kids, no? Alright, so today in the arena, we're going to be back in blue-white control. The format sucks right now, man. I'll say it. It just sucks. It's so lame. Like, it's just, like, the format right now is so torn between Boros aggro and turn 1 combo, and there's nothing in between. Like, and in between, you have death and scam. Like, Orzhov, just death and taxes with a scam package. It is so not fun to play timeless right now. I'm saying it. It's so unfun because when you play a lot of, well, at least best of 1, best of 3 might be saved, but best of 1, man, when you play a deck with like 12 removal spells to be good against Boros, you'll play against Show and Tell and just die, or against Usul spells that turn 1 Dark Ritual Sorens you, or turn 1 Dark Ritual Buried Alives you. But man, when you then play like 8 counter spells to stop that, you'll play against Boros with a hand with like a Brainstorm. Oh, even better, you'll play against Mardu with a hand that's like something like Brainstorm, counterspell Tamiyo, and they'll just kill your Tamiyo, cast Bowmaster so you can't play Brainstorm, and then just kill you with Ocelot Pride. It's so bad right now. And like the format just feels so bad. And control feels like it's just missing something. And I don't know if what we're missing is Terminus or Force of Negation, but I would really be happy to see one of those cards come to Arena in a bonus sheet, Wizards. Terminus or Force of Negation would be really cool. Anyway, that being said, today's deck, we're playing blue-white control with some new inclusions. I've been really liking Snapcaster Mage as a card in control. Before, old me wouldn't have liked this. Old me preferred like bigger win conditions in the late game. With Snapcaster just being a cheap kind of threat that can either be card advantage or another counterspell, really good in control at the moment. We're playing Spell Pierce. If you know anything about this channel, you know that me personally, I hate Spell Pierce in control. I think it's a bad card. I think in the late game this card becomes useless. It's already super narrow because it's useless against creature decks. I hate Spell Pierce, but we have to play it because at the moment, if you don't at least have protection on turn 1, like, because sometimes you'll just get comboed on turn 0 and lose. But if you're on the play, if you can't answer a Dark Ritual on turn 1, you will lose. And that's just tragic, but that's just how it is, right? So yeah, we have that. But now here comes the spice. Here comes the stuff that's actually fun, that we actually want to, that actually is us trying new things. We have a 1-off Spicy Test of Talents. If you don't know this card, it counters a target instant sorcery spell. And if you counter a spell this way, you exile all spells from their graveyards and libraries and hands that have that name. So a Show and Tell player casts Show and Tell on turn 3 and gets greedy, you Test of Talents and they can no longer win the game. A person casts Reanimate, Test of Talents, they can no longer reanimate. A person casts Dark Ritual, Test of Talents, no longer Dark Ritual. Same goes for Buried Alive, and all these broken instant sorceries that people are casting because there's no free counter magic. At least now, if we do have 2 mana available, We can't stop that forever. So that's good. Love that. Then we're playing White Sun's Twilight. I was looking for a card that's similar to Entreat the Angels, where like it's just a big X spell that makes you a bunch of dudes. And there's a couple options, like you can't really see here in the sideboard, but I have a Finale of Glory in the sideboard. I was trying Finale of Glory. There's the new one from the Magic Foundation. That is an instant, and for 1 and X, it makes X 1/1s at instant speed. I was looking at all of those, and I personally like White Sun's Twilight a lot, because not only does it gain you life, it can also double as a board wipe with Mana Drain. If you have a lot of mana with Mana Drain, you can cast this for 7 mana and wipe the board, as well as gaining 5 life and making 5 1/1s. That can't block. That's its con. They can't block, but they put a serious clock on your opponent because they have Toxic, so they will kill your opponent regardless of their life total, which is really nice, especially against all these turn 2 Dark Ritual Shieldred and target Dark Ritual, the One Ring decks. Life total doesn't actually matter if you are getting poisoned out. So I really liked White Sun's Twilight so far. And then you can obviously, because it's a sorcery, you can put it back on top with Mystic Sanctuary, which is on our mana base. So yeah, that's really nice. Then we're running one of Teferi. I don't know, I felt like I needed an extra win condition along with my one Hall of the Storm Giants, which is cut off on my camera. Don't worry, I'll put that on screen for you. But yeah, that's it. So we have White Sun's Twilight as a win con, Teferi, Hall of the Storm Giants, a singular Solitude, and 3 Snapcaster Mages as win conditions to win the game. That's actually quite a lot if you think about it. So we're chilling. But now let me address the elephant in the room. The card that I actually have been looking at, and the reason why there's no One Rings in this deck. It's Hymn to the Ages. Yep, I folded. I crafted 3 alchemy cards. I know it sounds bad. I really do. But yeah, Hymn to the Ages is a chorus, which is like a subtype for instants. And basically their whole gimmick is that you cast them, they do something for like an amount equal to the intensity of all choruses, and then they increase the intensity of all choruses. So this one draws a card and then adds intensity to all other choruses in your deck. Now, I know that there are other cards that have other colors that have choruses that are good. Specifically, the red one is a really good one. And in fact, the deck I was gonna play today is this deck. This deck is the deck I was gonna play today. I was gonna play this one because it has the 4 red choruses, which basically are Galvanic Discharge that gets better and better and better and better. The chorus mechanic is very similar to the energy mechanic in that like it's kind of parasitic, where these spells don't care about anything other than the other spells that care about them, but they buff each other so well that it's just worth it to have a package of choruses in your deck. I tried this, and yes, this was really fun because your hymns would go crazy. You would have 6 card hymns very quickly, but I realized that it started as like a Jeskai deck, and it just became more and more and more of a blue-white deck to the point where this is the only red card left in the deck. And you can see me getting desperate here because like I just needed like a more stable package. So that's how we ended up back in just pure blue-white, and just added in different win cons like Teferi and White Sun's Twilight and stuff like that, just to be more consistent. And we replaced those cards with Get Losts and Spell Pierces, because Get Lost is just a great catch-all removal spell. Because the red hymn, unfortunately, doesn't do anything if your opponent puts an Omniscience into play with Show and Tell. That's literally it. We just can't have fun and try nice stuff because people are just playing broken cards and there's no real answers to it on Arena. So yeah, that's just rough. But it is what it is. Hymn to the Ages on its own is already really good. The first one is a bad cantrip. The first one is instant speed, draw 1 card for 2 mana. That's not great. The second one is already good. Because like that's the thing with the hymns, right? The second hymn is like already really good. The choruses, sorry. Because the second chorus is 2 mana instant speed, draw 2 cards. That's really good. And then the third one is Ancestral Recall. And the fourth one, everything other after the third one is just broken. So if you're casting these and putting them back on top with Sanctuary and bringing them back with Tamiyo and casting from your graveyard with Snapcaster Mages, these will go crazy. As long as you find one in the early game, you will likely be at 5 intensity on these very quickly. And that's why we don't need the One Ring, because this just refills our hand instantly. And in Control, the One Ring really only needs to refill your hand. Once you start going to discard of the One Ring, it's really not doing its job anymore. So yeah, that's just how it is, right? So yeah, that's why we're playing him to the ages. I only have 3 because I only have 3 wild cards, and I don't. You should probably play 4, to be honest, because you do want to see this pretty early in the game. But 3 is enough in your deck for it to be relevant and for it to work. But you would want to play 4 because you want to see it earlier in the game. But yeah, and that's the deck. We have Archmage's Charm over 3 steps ahead here. We're just trying it out here. Got to see which one is more relevant. The target player draws 2 cards was pretty good when I played it. You just gotta see which one's more relevant for your situation. Obviously this one can't cast all modes at once, like 3 steps ahead can, but oh well. And that's pretty much the deck. Yeah, this deck, I don't know, it's just rough. You struggle against, because you're like kind of thin, we're not really a Wrath of the Skies deck anymore. We have 1 in the deck. We have Supreme Verdict as our sweeper. We kind of struggle against Boros. We have to kind of like, I don't know, just 1-for-1 remove them and get an early him so that we can start drawing a lot of cards. Against Upso spells, if you're on the draw, you just can't do anything in general, but that's just the format. On the play, you can Spell Pierce their Dark Ritual. And against Show and Tell, we're good against Show and Tell. We have Spell Pierces, Mana Drains, Test of Talents, and Archmage's Charm, and Snapcaster Mages, so we're good against Show and Tell. And there's another deck that's been played a lot right now. It's that Golgari, and I hate the deck because I think it's bad, but Golgari, it has the Scamp, it has Grease in it, and then they Dark Ritual into Shieldred and the One Ring, and then they just have Shieldred the One Ring. I think that's really bad. We are really bad against a resolved One Ring. The only thing we can really do about it is bounce it and then counter it afterwards, or tuck it with Teferi. So that sucks. We are good against the creature huff of the deck because we have a lot of like removal, but not great against the One Ring. So sucks to have that because we don't have any like, I don't know, static prisons or leyline bindings to just answer permanent for good, right? But yeah, we're just hoping to dodge that matchup, or if we are in that matchup, get early hymns and them not draw a Bowmaster. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much the deck. Tamiyo flips off of your second hymn, which is just really nice. And yeah, let's just jump right into the games. Yo, it's Pedro! It's Pedro! Whoa, yo! This is one of my viewers. That's crazy. I'm playing against him again. This hand is okay. We have, I guess, we have Tamiyo, Test Talents, we have a bad removal spell. It's okay. Let's say hello to Pedro. He knows! He knows! Where is it? There we go. Oh, yes, he's on a control deck. Of course he is. Do we play Tamiyo on turn 1 here? I think we can, because we have lands in our hand. We have Lórien Revealed. We're allowed to play Tamiyo on turn 1 here. Make him waste his turn 2 on removing something. Yeah, let's hope this is a fun game. Let's hope this is a fun game. Right. Okay, we get to keep Tamiyo. That's very interesting. Do we get a clue token? We do. Okay, that's really good for me. That's really good. I am now officially pulling ahead. Let's hope they don't try and resolve Teferi here. That would suck. Teferi here would be pretty bad for us. Actually, it wouldn't be, because we have Get Lost, so it'd be fine. Because he'd have to tap out for it. Is he playing Jeskai or is he playing Blue-White? Okay, Blue-White so far. Okay. Ooh, the One Ring. Okay, yeah. We're on a hard... He's a believer. He's the believer. Yes! Control is back. It's not, but we're believers. We believe. I'm gonna probably cycle Lórien for a land and then Surveil. I'm not gonna crack the clue, I don't think. The clue is here. Oh, he is playing Jeskai. The clue is here regardless. It doesn't matter, right? Split up. Do I Test of Talents as split ups? I think I do. Nah, I don't. There's no way I do. Let's hold full control. Let's get... I'm holding full control because I fetched preemptively. Didn't mean to. I'm gonna auto pay. I'm gonna resolve. I'm gonna get an island. And then I'm gonna let the Meticulous Archive resolve. Teferi. There he is. Now, do I want to cast Teferi? I don't know. I could slam Teferi here and have Teferi, but I don't know if that's the play. I don't think it is. Because here's the thing. Even if I resolve Teferi, I'm tapped out and he gets to do something. If he has something to kill my Teferi, I probably lose. Yeah, he could just have a Leyline Binding, right? If he goes like... It's a hard decision. I could either slam my Teferi, which is going to be really good, obviously, because we're playing control. Or I could just play a Tamiyo and hold up Test of Talents. Tamiyo, Test of Talents. No, let's go Teferi. Screw it. It's Pedro. Let's give him a chance. Let's give Pedro a chance. If he has something here, we lose, but that's okay. Yeah, there's the lane binding. But he had to tap out for it. He had to tap out for it, okay? That's really good for us. That's really, really good for us. Because we have to get lost. And there's a him. That's also really good. Okay, let's... yeah, let's pass to his turn. His end step, we're gonna get lost the Leyline Binding. And then Test of Talents, whatever he has to retaliate with. We might even be able to like, get all counterspells out of his hand. That would be really nice. He's missing lands, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate. It happens to the best of us. So Get Lost. This is why I play Get Lost, because it's a versatile removal spell. So he has the Mana Drain, and now I'm going to Test the Talents. And he doesn't have the Spell Pierce. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. It worked out. Wow, what a hand. Holy cow. Double One Ring. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Let's see his deck real quick. Leyline Bindings, Flages. Okay, pretty simple. I like his split up plan. 2 Teferis, gotta worry about those. But yeah, pretty simple, like just Jeskai Control. Basically just blue-white control with Flage in it. Not bad, not bad. But we are now winning pretty hard because we have Teferi. We know he can't resolve anything. Let's... okay, so he's missing a land. I'm gonna bounce one of his clues, one of his maps, draw a card. And I'm gonna play Tamiyo and hold up Mana Drain. Play Tamiyo, hold up Mana Drain. Then if he casts his One Ring or whatever with a land here, I can Mana Drain it, and then I'm just super ahead, right? He can't cast at instant speed, so yeah, I'll just Mana Drain this ring. Unfortunate for him, we just got under him. He got Mana Screw. I honestly think this is Mana Screw. Alright, we don't draw a land, but that's fine. We're gonna flip Tamiyo here, plus Teferi, draw with our clue. Another Teferi, cast him to the ages. That was actually not great. If we don't draw a land here, we're kind of screwed. Yikes, we didn't draw a land. Okay, that's not good. That's not good, because that means his, he's gonna resolve a One Ring. Yikes. I think I actually cast another him. I'm gonna cast another him, because I might as well use this mana. Him to the ages. I want to hit land, because this plains is screwing me. Wow, okay. We weren't gonna draw land, I guess. Okay, that's fair. That's fine though. He gets one One Ring draw. He gets a couple One Ring draws actually. This game isn't over. This game is not over. He gets quite a few One Ring draws here because of this plains right here that didn't let me hold up Archmage's Charm. Yeah, this game is far from over. Oh, where's Pedro? Come back! Come back, Pedro! Come back! You're in a video! Alright, let's go. Yeah, there's the One Ring. So we can't do anything about this. And this is one of the cards that we're really weak against. If I draw a land, if I draw a land, we're okay. But I need to draw a land here. And an untapped land at that. It has to be an untapped land. It can't just be a tapped land, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now we can plus Teferi. This is damage control. Yeah, I have to because I have to get back mana drain. I have to get back mana drain. And I have to waste a Teferi here. Because we can't beat the One Ring. He's just going to have too many cards if we let him One Ring. So I have to do this. I just have to. He has some good options now. Now, for example, a Leyline Binding, a Flage, these are all good hits here. Like, because now he's threatening, he can threaten my Planeswalkers with a Flage. Or he can, like, resolve a Leyline Binding. We're not out of this. This game, there's still a lot of game to be played here. If we can get through this turn specifically, we're doing okay. But it's not over here, unfortunately. Luckily, they don't have enough mana to cast the One Ring and then a Flage, if this card is a Flage. But let's see. So they kind of have to cast a spell here. If I was Pedro here, I would cast the One Ring Emperor to bait out this counterspell because he knows I have one, right? So he should have baited out. He should have at least baited out the mana drain. Is there anything I want to put on top here? No, because I used my him earlier. Okay, let's get a Surveil land. Wrath of the Skies is a useless card in this matchup. Let's put that in the bin. My turn. Yeah, because now we've untapped into Mana Drain and Archmage's Charm. So now he can't resolve 2 spells at once. And he can't cast anything at instant speed anyway because of Teferi, so he should have tapped out there. Yeah, I can even do Mana Drain, Snap Mana Drain if I want to. Ugh. He does have the 2 sweepers, so we're not going to win with this Snapcaster Mage, but yeah. Yeah, I feel like he should have cast the One Ring Emperor that turn, where I only have 2 mana available and you see 1 mana drain. Obviously, he doesn't know. Oh, crowds off the card. Oh, he's so GG. Oh, GG Pedro. Thanks for the game. Really appreciate it. Hey, shout outs to Pedro. He's literally a viewer, day 1 viewer, OG. Let's analyze this game real quick. So I think the bigger mistake, like, he didn't really do anything wrong in my opinion, because really he was mana screwed on 3 lands for too long. Leyline Bindings just weren't doing it for him. And honestly, my Test of Talents pick in the deck was sick. This is where you want to see Test of Talents. Taking out all his mana drains and making sure my spells will always resolve. Then I have a Teferi now with mana with club spells available. It sucks. It's hard to play against. I think his correct play would have been to cast the Wandering Emperor at sorcery speed and have me mana drain the Wandering Emperor. Sounds crazy, because then I get 4 mana for free and he lost his Wandering Emperor. But that way, at least if I don't have enough mana for Archmage's Charm, he can get a One Ring through. I got very lucky for top decking the second Teferi, I won't lie. Thanks for the game, Pedro. Really well played. You just got mana screwed on 3 mana, unfortunately. That sucks. But I like your style with Split Up here. I like the 3 mana board wipe, because against Boros Energy, it sucks so hard because Supreme Verdict is too slow. But 3 mana is like the number you want to board wipe at. On turn 3, you need a board wipe against Boros Energy. So yeah, good job, good deck building. I'm still not too sure about Day of Judgment. That might be a wild card thing, but I think Supreme Verdict is always better than Day of Judgment. I don't think you should be playing this. So yeah, this might just be a wild card issue. Because I'm pretty sure the last time I played against Pedro, he was also playing Day of Judgment. If you have a spare rare wild card, I'm pretty sure Supreme Verdict is just better. Because the odds of you not having a blue land in this deck with fetch lands and dual lands, you're always going to have blue available, right? So I feel like Supreme Verdict should be better. Maybe it's easier to use mana drain mana with Day of Judgment. That might be a good point. But if you want to do that, then you should craft Wrath of God, because Wrath of God has that extra line of text that creatures can't be regenerated. And I know that's not relevant on Arena, because there's no real regeneration creatures, but just in case, just in case. There are some creatures that can regenerate, and if you play against them, you will want Wrath of God over Day of Judgment. Overall, I like your deck a lot. I really like it, but I just personally think that good old Jeskai Control deck that I made ages ago just doesn't work at the moment. It's just too weak. It's just too slow. It's too slow. People just get under you. But yeah, you guys got to see Hymn to the Ages do insane work this game. Did I draw 3 cards off of it? Just like that. Like, that's so good, right? And yeah, we just got 2 Planeswalkers under him and just won. So yeah. GG's, Pedro. Thank you so much for the game. You played really well. Got a little mana screwed on 3 mana, unfortunately. Only decision I would have done differently is I would have cast the Wandering Emperor to bait my mana drain. But then again, I see why you wouldn't do that, because then I would have untapped with 8 mana. So fair enough. But yeah, GG's. Well played. Teleprompter. I've heard that name too. Alright, we go first. We have Surveil Land into turn 2 Test of Talents. I think that's good enough. We have a Swords of Pressure as well. We have our first hymn. Let's keep this hand. We're going to play the Flooded Strand so we can get Surveil Land if we need to, or get a White Source if we need to sort something on turn 1. And then let's see how this goes. Obviously, Test of Talents is kind of dead against, like, Boros Energy. Esper Sentinel. What the fuck? Sure. Do I kill this on my turn? Oh, I don't want to play against Death Attackers, man. I don't. Chrome Mox. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, not bad. I will play against Mono White Prison. Death and Taxes? Would Death and Taxes play Chrome Mox? Let's see. Orum's Chant? Oh, hell nah! What is that? Basri, Tomorrow's Hope. No, Tomorrow's Champion. Exert, create a 1/1. Okay, cat token with lifelink. Okay, so I got this card. Cat control game. Since when is... Oh, Basri, yeah, Basri is a cat, is a cat legend, okay. So they have a threat and an Esper Sentinel in play. Okay. This might be a hard one. If I find a Wrath of the Skies, we're cooking. But I need to find one. Tamiyo is not bad. Tamiyo is not bad against this type of deck. Yeah, I think I want Tamiyo. What do I do here? I think I will kill Esper Sentinel. If they have a Thalia, I'm gonna cry. But I'm gonna kill Esper Sentinel before they can pump it, and I will pay so I don't draw a card. I don't want to give this guy cards. He's gone down a card already to make extra mana. I want him to stay low on cards. Thalia would make me cry here. I would have to assume he's playing like Ocelot Pride. Okay, that's a Witch Enchanter. Soul Guide Lantern, okay. That is not bad against our hymn plan. Not necessarily, but yeah, we'll see. Is that your only play, please? Crack it? Yeah, okay. Cool. That's good for me. They're digging. I don't know what they're digging for, but they're digging for probably like a lock piece or something. Okay, he's gonna exert this. I'm gonna play... Do you think he plays? He does... He has shown us that he plays instant sorceries with Orum's Chant. Do I keep a land? Is a land good enough? I don't think so. I don't think a land is good enough. There's been a land. I'm gonna cast him or this or this. We'll see what they want to do. Is he gonna exert? He is. Okay, well, that's not gonna untap. He gets a 1/1 cat. Very interesting. We'll let them attack me. Sure. Let's put a stop in their second main in case they cast the second main phase Ocelot Bride, so that I get to remove it before the end step. Cast the end step, nothing. Okay, let's cast him. Into the Ages. This is a cantrip. Ooh, I like that. I like that. So I can either flip Tamiyo here. Okay, I'm putting him on top. That's a no-brainer. Before they can do anything to my graveyard, I'm putting him on top. I can flip Tamiyo. I can gain control of Basri. There's a lot of things I could do here. I could kill Basri. I could hold up a counterspell. I'm gonna play Tamiyo for now, because this him is gonna flip Tamiyo anyway. Let's hold up a counterspell. I think that's the better play. Tamiyo also blocks pretty well. Let's see. Basri makes a cat every other turn. That's not fast enough. They have to have some other plan. Okay, what? Sheltered by Ghosts. Excellent non-land permanent. So if I kill this cat in response, that just goes to the graveyard, right? That's a 2-for-1. That's a 2-for-1. I could have also killed this cat like in combat, and I would have gotten my Tamiyo back. But let's do this real quick. Like I'm scared that they might have something scary, but right now I just don't see how we don't just outvalue them. Sorry. Okay, move to combat. He attacks. I'm not blocking. I'm scared. I don't know what he has. I don't know why he's attacking with Basri. I'm not blocking. Okay, we've drawn the him, so we're gonna move to combat. Create a clue token. When an opponent searches their library. I already have the clue token on the stack, so I don't care. Oh no, he has a Solitude last. No. No, that's so bad. That's so poorly played by me. I could have just shocked this land in. I would have had a Tamiyo Planeswalker here. Oh, that sucks. That's really poorly played by me. Ugh. We're not dead, but like, it sucks that I made that misplay. That could have been avoided, for sure. Oh, that sucks. Whenever an opponent searches their library. Okay. I'm gonna gain control of Basri. No, I should counter a spell. Okay, search the library, you gain 1 life and draw a card. So we want to remove this before we search a library. Okay, let's pass the turn. A board wipe is also just really good as well. Like, so like we're already just chilling. Searches their library. Soul Guide. I can't let them have this, right? Yeah, I can't let them have this. I have to counter that. Because I need this him. This him is what's gonna win me this game. So let's counter the Soul Guide Lantern. The him is what's going to win me the game. I can't let them take that. I'm going to be able to clue token up here. What is that? Enters target opponent reveals an online card from their hand. If it actually gains, the spell costs 1 more to cast. Okay. Put it in the bin. Witch Enchanter. Sure. Do they keep that? Do they bin that? They keep a Witch Enchanter. Why? For what? They attack. We draw a wild card. Snapcaster. Okay. So we can play this. I can Snapcaster. Snap Get Lost. Kill both their creatures if they attack. That's good for me. Are they gonna just target my clue token? They attack. Snapcaster. I can even gain control of Basri, but I don't want to. I want to block Basri here, so kill this guy. Block Basri, and now we're just winning, right? Now they can Witch Enchanter. They shouldn't have kept the Witch Enchanter. It's useless. I'm gonna put a Mystic Sanctuary in. Put him on top. Him for 3. Take action. Draw a card. Now there's no artifact or enchantment to destroy. There's my board wipe. Just gonna cast the him. Why not? Alright, that's another Snapcaster. I'm gonna snap him and then block the Witch Enchanter. And they leave. Okay. Him to the ages, right? I mean, is that card good? Yeah, it's good. It's a great card in a grindy matchup. And there we only found 1. Alright, we go first again. This hand has no counter magic, and my opponent has no companion, so I can't promise that this is a creature matchup. I'm gonna just slam a Tamiyo on 1, I think. This hand is definitely sketchy, but I'll keep it, I guess. Fight. Okay. Swords to Plowshares my Tamiyo. Prismatic Ending my Tamiyo. What's up with all the control players today? I didn't draw a land, but that's fine. We have one more of these. Gotta draw a land next turn, though. Tap land city over here. I mean, if I draw a land... Silence. Fair enough. Do I cast him in response? Yeah, because I wanna increase my odds of drawing a land. Yeah, that's not great though, because if they Teferi, I'm not great. I'm not doing well. Yeah. I didn't draw the land anyway. No, it's falling apart. The lands, man. Okay, they have a tap land, so that's fine. And we don't draw a land again. Okay. Pass the turn. Missed 3 lands in a row. Okay, mana drain that. Yeah, don't just slam your Teferis, guys. Don't ever, yeah, concede. Don't ever just slam your Teferi in the control mirror. It's never worth it, trust me. Trust me, it's never worth it to just slam your Teferi. Don't just slam. It's never worth to just slam. Play it slow. You see your opponent is stumbling on mana. Why are you just slamming? Just wait. Like, play it slow. You'll build up more resources than him. Like, here, a Brainstorm is so much stronger than just playing Teferi. Just make sure you keep hitting your land drops and keep your card advantage coming, while I have to struggle to hit land drops. I'm not even guaranteed to draw a land next turn, right? Why would you slam Teferi here? Like, you see 2 untapped mana against in blue, why would you ever slam your win condition? Like, they are the well, they're not playing Orum's Chant like I did in my deck, which is my most viewed video on the channel, by the way. But they're playing like Silence. Maybe they also have Orum's Chant, right? The idea is they have a Teferi, and then they silence you in your upkeep. You can't cast spells, and they just take infinite turns, right? But the thing is, right? Why would you slam your win condition right here? That's just not worth it, because like, look at this hand. I can't do anything with no mana, and I have the mana drain, but like, nah, man. No, just don't slam Teferi there. You probably win the game. GG. And we are back for the post-game chat. Shorter video today. I know 3 games. I'm sorry. I have to go pick someone up in a minute. But, yeah, the games were pretty good. Hymn to the Ages performed really well. I really like this card. I think this is a good engine. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's alchemy, and something inside my heart clenches every time I have to play an alchemy card, but it's fine. It's in the format, it's good, you should play it. Yeah, these cards, like I said, a little bit parasitic in the sense that on its own, it doesn't do anything, but with other copies of it, it does a lot. It's really good with other copies, or in multiples, or when you cast it over and over again, it's really good. But there's no other card in the deck that actually benefits from the intensity thing, right? Same goes for energy, right? Where like you have energy cards and only the energy cards benefit from you having energy. But yeah, Hymn to Jade is pretty cool. It doesn't care about counters or anything, so you can't get countered by like a Solemnity or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, pretty cool card. Still working on whether I like White Sun's Twilight more, if I like any of the other X spells more. But yeah, we'll this deck is a work in progress. I did climb all the way out of gold from gold 1 to platinum with this deck though, so it's been pretty consistent so far. I hate Spell Pierce as a card, but it's kind of necessary in the current format. The current format just sucks, man. It's just so hard to play, like to construct a deck that will perform consistently. Because if you board, right? If you play towards beating Show and Tell and other combo decks, you will lose so hard to Boros. And if you play towards beating Boros, you will lose so hard to combo. We need Force of Negation, man. Please just give us Force of Negation. Anyway, that being said, let's not waste too much more time. Let's open some packs. Alright, I'm a degenerate gambler and I need mythic wildcards, so we're going to open a regular Aether Drift pack and a mythic Aether Drift pack. This is because, first of all, Aether Drift is in standard, so it increases your golden packs, so you can get a golden pack for every 10 standard legal packs you buy. And then I am degenerately gambling because I want to make a video for about the Aether Spark, so I'm trying to pull that, so let's see if we can get it. Alright, not here because this is a rare, but that's all good. Like, again, the cards in Aether Drift are all mid. There's really not many good cards, so I guess I'll read it. After this main phase, there are 2 additional combat phases. At the beginning of each combat this turn, tap all creatures that attack this turn, and it's 6 mana. Yay, a card with Chandra loot. Is loot in Chandra's cleavage? Is that what this is? Like, I don't know, man. I just okay, I don't care. I don't care. I just open a mythic pack. Let's hope that we get a good mythic or a wild card. Yikes, man. Yikes. Thunderous Velocipede. Trample Crew 5/5/5 vehicle. Each other creature, vehicle and creature you control enters with an additional possible counter on it if mana 4 or less was spent. Otherwise, it enters with 3 additional counters. Yikes. Completely useless. I mean, in Timeless, right? I actually don't think this card can see play in Explorer even. I don't even think this card can see play in Standard, to be honest. Yikes. W Mythic Wildcard. Anyway, 3 more packs and we can get a Mythic Wildcard though, so hey, look forward to the video coming soon with the Aether Spark. I need to craft one. I need a couple Mythics actually, so my video might be out in a long time, but it's all good. Anyway, that being said, I'm sorry for having my camera in the wrong side of the screen during the pack opening. I kind of just forgot. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry for the shorter video. Sorry for the delay in uploading, but nothing really I can do. The lighting here is a bit scuffed because it's really bright outside because it's, you know, summer is coming. But that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys. If you guys want to support me, you know, do the thing, the YouTuber thing, like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'm the Control Guy, and I bid you all farewell. Peace.